Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. What's this thing? The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open at 1600.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Will you do an Is It Worth It for Warhammer Total War one someday? Possibly. Probably.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Did you cover the Guild Wars 2 news? Yes. If you rewind the stream, you can see me cover it if you wish to do so. I'll have it on YouTube late tonight. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I don't know my name. Call me Officer. 42%. Invent a name for yourself.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry! Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Oh no, it's my only option. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said and moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Do you mean him? Nod toward the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I am good at my job. Okay, let's go.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge? Check my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Party.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
She clearly hasn't seen the look.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses, and she looks up smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Mukluk crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
He's fired. You're hired.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
She turns back to you with a hopeful glint in her eyes. Alright, bye!
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He
The
drops the ledger
unimpressive
he was
beard.
holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you realizing he still doesn't know your name. I am currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Kim is about to say something.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
I'm good.
The body was behind the building, right? How do we get there?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
He points to the kitchen behind him.
And how do we get there?
See that door there? Go out and turn right. There's a big hole in the fence. No need for a key. Just go through that hole and you'll be in the courtyard.
Are you supposed to feel guilty about the hole? His side tells you yes.
Oh god, what did I do?
Let's go.
Gained
Not
XP.
so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Hang on, chat. You guys hear this dude talking? He had things to say. Father, I require attention. Yeah. Okay.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
That's my tie?
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's a real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
The IIR, or Interinsulary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
And what do I owe you for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Why is there no option to pay this man? Look at these choices. What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get money?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
He is dead serious. Proceed and show him coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them out. That's 10 plus 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real.
I just gave him 40
I'm not even
cents.
going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
He stands silently, looking at the coppers on the counter. For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money. Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
What is that? Darkness rides. Pick up the coins.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Why is there a you're under arrest option? So what now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know. Near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I only have a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Bro, what? A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone's working. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen staff reserved for personnel until 1300. Okay. Summer door closed for the winter. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and roll-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Pick up pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Leave. I see 2 mucks on screen. Rude. Is this the hole in the fence? Is that kid throwing rocks at the body? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Oh, up there. Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
What? Juicy what?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
What? What is this game? Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you 2 siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
This is story, man.
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
What? No, I said siblings. What? You're like 10. Where did you learn these words? Kim, what do I do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
I got questions for you, kid.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. So you refer to yourself in the third person?
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno!
What? The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Yo! What? The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
What the heck?
Don't listen. Just go.
Listen.
Bang! Got fucked by the Kuno.
Minus
We
morale.
alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
I lost morale. Oh my god.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Good god, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow Kuno.
Turn away. The kid's ladder is rickety but climbable. The ladder is for kids, it won't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh god, do I gotta convince the kids to get the body down? Someone's trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual calculus. Get an exact count.
What do you think you are? A super detective?
Damage
You're
morale.
hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard.
Let's take some pills. So I looked at the mud, made myself sad, and then took drugs I stole from that guy in the restaurant. It evens it out.
Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boots tracks. Point at them.
Noted.
He takes out his little notebook.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Seems like a reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
He leans in to inspect the lock. How do we get it open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below is a light above descending.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask questions. Take another step.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
You there, behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Fuck does Kuno care?
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, what do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Do you know how he got there?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I said, have you seen anything suspicious?
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
I don't know what that word means, but I don't like it. Do you know how it got there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Regional. Where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out
This
on a
dweeb
need
talking
to know
in
basis,
third person.
and you
Yes.
don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
It's funny that they bleep that word, but all the other horrible words, they're like, ah, it's fine. You kids often play in the yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
You ever climb that ladder?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you would say it's unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's in the greenhouse?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Hold on, you used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
What did you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
Do you mean the young woman by Whirling in Rags, the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks you in the eye and nods as if he agrees with himself.
Yeah, her.
The trash container?
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
I got a hunch there's something important in there, something I must find.
Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Empathy, 28%. Figure out what's wrong with this kid.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey Kuno, do you think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
The reactor?
Kuno gonna fuck you up. Up, up, up.
She pumps her bony fists in the air.
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have for now.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
All I said was I'm leaving, and he says that. Wow. Alright, I hope every character in this game is as good as the Kuno. Holy crap. Alright, I'm gonna ask the guy for the key to the trash can.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?